Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again with Space Engineers. Let's see, just the volume a little bit. So I think, yeah, video looks good, audio looks good. I think everything is good. Alright, so here we are in our little med bay. On our little station looking thing. And in the last episode, we did this whole thing. So we extended this out, so I have one of these for every single piece that I'm going to have to eventually weld. And then I started making this thing for printing stuff, basically. Now, I'm kind of wondering something. I feel like we probably are going to want... Because, I mean, like, if I do it like this, even with the tier 4 welders, right? I mean, they've got a pretty big radius, but at most... Viking, welcome. At most, I'll be able to do maybe a 5x5 large grid chip, and then a 25x25 small grid chip. Maybe. But then it would also have to be kind of like diagonal, I guess. And then, so the other question here is, like, once this thing is printed, right? Oh, wait, no. That's solved if we print from the front. Okay. Yeah, okay. No. We're okay. Sorry, I just had to work my brain out real quick. So we've got a room, right? I would like to make this. Now, let me see. Okay, let me. Oh man, there's just so many things. So let me do. I'm just gonna attempt to build a small grid chip with these welders, which means I have to turn off the bob. Oh, look at that. It's not doing anything though because there's nothing connecting it. That's cool though. So it's doing a thing. It's doing a thing. That's good, right? We want it to do a thing. However, we also want it to actually be able to do connect into things, right? So what I'm going to do here is we'll take this one out. I'm going to put a solid block in there in its place, because then it'll also connect up to the ceiling there. And then I have to run a bunch of pipe out this way, so that way I can get everything sort of connected in the way that it needs to be connected. So we're going to do that. I'm out of interior plate. Okay. Let's hop over here. Good enough. All right. Oh, and I got all of the Space Engineers episodes done up till Friday. So that's already done. Everything is scheduled and good to go. There's going to be a surprise ending. So I shouldn't say. Well, I should just say there's going to be a surprise. We'll just leave it at that. Now I have to go all the way over to here, and then this is going to have to go. I wonder if there's a different way to do this. There probably is. Okay, so let me do. I'm just going to set this in here temporarily. It's probably not going to stay in there forever and ever, but just to get this sorted. All right, and then we'll go back over here. And we have to go all the way over to there. And then again, all the way over to here. Okay, and then we go into this. Okay, and then we have to connect these so that way I can take out the block in the middle. All right, so this guy here has to come out, and then we'll put in one of these. And then same thing over here. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so with that, we can now do this and that. And then up to here, we're going to make this a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to put another one of these out here. And then we'll do one of these. Do I want that to be outside or that way? I think I probably want it to be that way. Put another one over here, and then we'll grab one of these. Oh, actually, this is going to be a T. Like that. And like that. Then more of these things. There we go. Out of interior plate again. All right. Interior. All right. All right, good to go. And then the idea here is I want these to be visible on the outside of the building for this particular shipyard, dockyard, whatever you want to call it. That will be good. And then we're going to need, well, actually, before I do that, let's do it this side. 6 strings, 2, welcome, says, I keep wanting to get into this game. I just like Stationeers too much to focus on learning this one. This one is a lot easier and a lot more chill than Stationeers. It is exceptionally hard to die unless you're fighting someone. You don't have to worry about pressures of things or temperatures of things. You just got to make sure that you have conveyors connected to everything and you're pretty much good to go. But as far as building big, though, like this, Stationeers can't hold a candle. There's no freaking way. Stationeers is too... what is a good way to put it? It's too meticulous to build something like this, right? It would probably drive you insane by the time you actually try to figure it out. Now you can do somewhat big, right, in there, but when it comes to like mega projects like this, nah, Stationeers can't do it. Now, if you want to take that as a personal challenge and prove me wrong, absolutely, by all means, please do. But if you like being more, I don't know, creative, I guess, more battle-oriented and less physics and science-oriented, Space Engineers is really good for that. Okay, so with that, I have to turn off the bobs now. And that's going to be done up here, way up here. All right, Bob's off. Now, the only thing I don't know is if the Bobs down below are going to be catching this or not. Oh, right. I have to... Ooh, I don't want to go in there, do I? So I have to make this into a small grid. So let's add a small head here. Interesting. It doesn't want to weld that. Wait, is this even on? No, it's not. Okay. Now we're dangerous. We are very dangerous now. Let's see. Six String says, yeah, I would love Space Engineers No Man's Sky with the complexity of Stationeers. I don't think you can get both. I think the computational requirements for something like that would probably mean you would need something close to a supercomputer to run it. Now, Stationeers, you can do it because it's small, right? But I'm assuming that if you get too big with Stationeers, it'll start crashing systems. Ooh, hey. Look at that. It actually works. Okay. And that goes like way out there. Interesting. This one is not functioning. The actions have not been set up yet. Six String says, would need a NASA computer. One could hope someday. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of how it is, I guess. I'm pretty sure I labeled this thing. Piston projector top, right? I did not. Projector top. Carl, welcome, says hello. All right, let's see, piston projector top. This is going, okay, so if it detects, I want it to back up. So that's going to be retract. And then if it does not detect, I want it to go forward. Okay. That should hopefully work. It is not working. Show the field ranges. Okay, so it's definitely, yeah, so you can see it's definitely detecting, right? This one, however, is not. What do I have it set up to detect? Subgrids, right? Okay, is this thing not on? No, this is on too. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm seeing... This is crazy, by the way. I'm just trying to see like how big I can actually make this. So that I can get an idea of how big a ship I could actually put in there. All right, let's head up to Doc's medical facility. Velblood, welcome. Velblood also says hello. Velblood says sorry, Caps. You're all good, dude. Okay, so this is going to be, let's see, projector left. And then this is projector bottom. Okay. Projector bottom. Okay, now I need to set up this sensor. Set up actions, this is the one bottom, so piston, projector, top, right, bottom, there we go. Okay, so we want to retract if it detects, and then extend if it does not. Okay, and then all we have to do is then reverse this, and it should get it. There we go. Good. And then this one goes to piston left. Setup actions, piston right, left. There we go. Retract if detect. Extend if not detect. Okay, good. And then we'll just reverse that, have that going. Now we have an idea of how this is all going to work. All right. Now, what I think I might end up doing is extending. Wow, that's going to be. Okay, hang on. It's moving around too much. Okay, so I want to see. Okay, so if we're looking at this way, right? Back extend, front extend. No, I think that's going to be top and bottom extend. Yep. We'll go out to, I don't know, like 5 maybe? And then bottom extend, we'll make that also 5. Well, actually, hold on, because it's 1.25 plus 2.5, so that should be 3.75. Yeah, 3.75, 3.75. There we go. Now, I think that might give us a better idea of. There we go. Because now it's picking up that too. And then. Actually, let's just go into it. There we go. Top is going to be 3.75. Bottom is 3.75. Good to go. And then same thing over here. 3.75 and 3.75. Good to go. And then this one, I'm trying to get an idea of just like how wide the welding radius is going to be on this, because then I can figure out how big of a ship I can do. Pretty sure I've said this like 3 times already, but I keep wanting to reiterate it to myself, so that way I know what the hell it is that I'm doing. Okay, so let's go above this. Okay. All right, so that is the limit right there. Okay. So that is okay. And that was the Bob building that. So let us pause this thing. And that's going to be the top, I believe. Oh, it's going to be the bottom. Due to about the middle of that block, which is exactly 5. Well, that's easy. 4.95, whatever. Okay, so then we'll set these to 5, and that should be the limit on how wide these things can weld. And then let me turn this thing back on. Oh, there we go. Okay, and top extent 5, bottom extent 5. Sensor. Sure everything else is set to 5. Good to go. All right. So if I'm correct, this one will be able to be welded. Oh, that one can too. Hang on. Okay, that one cannot. Okay, so that's the Bob's on the space elevator that's doing that one. Okay, so all right, now let's go out to here. I need this thing to be able to move freely, but I also want to try to put in some sort of, I don't know, like 45 in here somehow. And then basically, so long as the build stays within this 45, it should be able to be built. So that is my hope anyways. I think that will probably work. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so then as long as it stays within this shape, once I have the rest of it built, of course, we should be okay. This is cool though. It's silly, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. Crazy. All right, so we're gonna turn the Bob back on. There we go. And everything moves back in as expected. And it is detecting the subgrid right there, which is what it should be doing. Good. All right. Now we can just build the rest of this. Oh, wait, no, let's do one more over here because we got to do that side too. All right. Let's see. That. Nope. Other way. Nope. Nope. Having a hard time right now. There we go. Okay. I think my my computer is protesting the fact that I've got a bunch of craziness going on here in this save right now. Fan is going a little crazy right now. That's all right. I mean, I'm recording in 1080p, uploading at the same time, and playing a game, also in 1080p. Yeah, it takes a little bit from your computer to do that. Okay, and then we want to go to here. That can go there, and then that can go there, and then that can go there. All right, so the thought is, and I've said this already, probably shouldn't say it again because I'm just repeating myself, but as long as it stays within this diamond shape that I'm drawing in here, it should be able to be fully welded. Am I sounding like a broken record yet? No, 7, there we go. Energy low. There we go. I mean, I could bring this in a little bit. Let me actually do that. So we'll have that go straight in, and then that's going to be kind of like the shape, I guess. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So that'll go into there, and then this shape goes there. That way we get kind of more of an octagonal shape rather than, you know, a straight diamond, which is more better for building ships. Okay. Okay. There we go. I should probably use these because I don't have the room in my inventory right now. Okay, and that can go there. Energy critical. So, like with stationaries, where you have to wonder, like, okay, am I dying because I don't have enough oxygen? Am I dying because I don't have enough power? Am I dying because I don't have my filters? Am I dying because I don't have pressure? Am I dying because I don't have temperature? In this game, it's just like, oh, you're low on something? Oh, just click this button over here and it'll bring you right back up. Gee, that was easy. And you just basically go about your day. And I have heard that in Stationeers, they're going to be adding a new concept to the already difficult gameplay. And I think, if I heard it correctly, they're calling it comfort or something, to where you can't just be in your suit all day, every day, right? You have to have a place where you can get out of it, and then, you know, I don't know. You just, it's something. I don't know. Basically, you have to get out of your suit every once in a while, like all the way out of your suit, which means that you need a place that is completely habitable no matter what planet you happen to be on. Which is probably not going to be easy. All right, so that is what that is going to look like. And now I would like to make it look a little bit more fancy. Let's see. Carl says on the PL7's side. Oh, on the plus side. Okay. If it gets hot enough, you can fry an egg and have supper too. Nice. I have already eaten though, so I no longer have to worry about fooding myself right now. Okay, so now that we have all of this craziness here, right? I have to make it look very, very interesting. And I want to have a little bit of protection in here so that way people don't just like walk into that and, you know, die, because that would be bad. But this is going to be the part where the nose of the ship or the base of the ship, depending on how you want to do it, you're going to project that onto the end of this thing and it'll project that way, right? And then what you do is you pull this back ever so slowly all the way towards the front here until you have a fully built ship that can fit inside of here. Now, the only weird thing is that projection is going to show up outside of here, which is going to be outside of the bounds of the building, which is going to be a little weird, but maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. But first off, I need to see if I have girders. Do I have girders? I do not. Okay. So I have to go and get some. Then I got to figure out the spacing for everything because that's going to be interesting as well. That can go, that can go, that can go. Girder. Grab, I don't know, a few. Get ourselves a little recharge going. There we go. All right. So now, if I think about how this is going to go, okay, so we have, that's going to be 3 blocks there. So 1, 2, 3 will cover up to there. Okay, so then 3 there, and then 2 here. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. All right, easy enough. Okay, so 2x3 flat window. That will go there. And then I need to go and put in these other ones because reasons. This is going to be kind of more like an art project rather than like a, I mean, it's going to be functional, right? So it's functional art. Let's see. Carl says, I realized my stream was like 5 minutes behind. Haha, what's up real time 0? LOL. Nice. What I do if I want to like catch an entire stream, right, that I'm late on, is I'll just play it at like 1.25 or, you know, whatever speed until it catches up. That way I don't miss anything and I don't feel like a complete idiot. Well, most of the time anyways. Because it's like you get there and it's like you're watching it and it's like you start like typing stuff in there and you realize that like the chat is like 20 minutes ahead of you and it's like, oh. But it's fun. It's fine. Carl says, I should have thought of that. Yeah, useful tip. You could even call it a pro tip. All right, so that can go to there. Man, all these like little blinky red green lights are just throwing me off, man. All right, and then window. I'm gonna need these little 1x1 faces. I think that's what this is, or this. I don't know. I think it's this one. Nope, nope. I need flat. Haha. Here we go. And then we'll make this side all pretty as well. And we shall make this side all pretty. Now, the other thing is that this has to seal. And I don't know if this will seal. I mean, it looks like it should, but I don't know. And then if I turn off that, now it's just kind of moving out there. Kind of wondering, like, should I put like lights on here or something somewhere? I think I can. So we'll do like these little, should I do the corner lights? I need construction components for that. So I can either do the corner lights, which would look a little weird maybe. Of course I can't put them there because that block space is already being used. Or the other thing is I put in these ones, and they'll kind of sit there on the edge. But either way, I'm going to need construction components. So, if you don't mind, components. Grab a few of those. 9. Is that going to look weird being right there? I don't think so. Okay, now how does this look like from the other side? Not amazing. Let's see. Let's do our soft white. So 251, 250, 245. I'm going to change our radius to 20. Is that too much? That's too much. I do not want to respawn. Let's try 5. How far do we have to go down? So from here, 1, 2.5 blocks. That's like 7.5. Intensity we'll put at like a 1. And then we will copy that, paste that into there. See, now it lights up more, but it doesn't look as bright. Good. Hello. There we go. Okay. So that is all. Let's turn off my light, see if that looks any different. Not really. I guess it is what it is. And then I can make like, I don't know, like offices or something like up here in the upper levels and lower levels. Something, I don't know. Then we could have like a loading bay or whatever like above, and then I don't know, have like a bunch of, I don't know, pipes, storage, whatever in the lower ones, bunch of tools lying around. Maybe have like a false floor. I mean, it looks decent from this side. It's just I think the light is a little, or the glass is a little too. I mean, I could always revert it or reverse it. But just these ones. Let's see, window. There we go. Do the inverted ones. That way we can actually see in here. Am I out of girders? I'm out of girders. Okay. Let's see. Carl says, do you have any ship blueprints to print already, or are you going to make one? It's a good question. I don't think I have any that are suited for this particular playthrough, if that makes sense. So I will be making one. Ideally, what I would like to do is create a mining ship, small grid, that can go out, you know, a decent way, quickly. I like that better. Do you guys like that better? I like that better. And then if I have like windows or lights inside of here, like pointed in all different directions, that could look interesting too. I wonder if I should change just this corner one to the inverted as well. I feel like I should. Not the other ones, just this one. Window. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, sweet. All right. So now this is going to be our ceiling, which means this area from here up will need to be something else. And then I can take out these here, leave them just kind of out. Then, okay, so that leaves us this whole area on top of here, which I should probably finish up. Uh-huh. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't actually want to do that. This has to go out another 2 blocks. Because I want to put sort of like a decorative corner on here. We'll see how it works, though. How that goes. I'm gonna turn on my light so you guys can actually see something. That'll be good. All right, and then 1, 2. Energy low. All right, good to go. Get ourselves a little healing action here. All right. All right, so there's that. Now I got to figure out what I want to do for my decorative corner, which I have no idea. I mean, I could make something. I could do like a column or something. Ooh, I know. Let's do a column, but let's change the color on it. These are all bad colors. Oh, red is actually kind of nice. I actually kind of like the green too. I was kind of hoping it would have like the little light effects on there, but I guess not. Black is kind of boring. Blue. This blue is nice though too. Maybe I'll do the blue. I think Viking would like the blue. If you're still there, Viking. And then if I could change the color of all of this to also be blue. It's still going to look, you know, the dark gray, like as it should. But it'll just be a little splash of color. Then we'll do that over to there. Okay. And then I probably also want to change the color of these. And that. Alright, now how does that look from the outside? I like it, actually. Huh. Now I just got to figure out a design to go through here. And what I may end up doing, and I could actually do it like this. Would that be too much? Yeah, I think that would be too much though. So if we went to this. Okay, and then that will go to there. Then we need to do the same thing. Or do I want that? Actually, hang on. Let me close this up a little bit. Instead of doing a full block of space, we're going to do a half block of space. Thank you. Okay, and we'll do the next one over here. Also with half block spacing. Okay. How did that go there? That shouldn't even be connected. Huh. Crazy. Okay, so with that, then I want to go with a decorative block across the middle here. So maybe something like this. Is that too much? That might be too much. Now granted, I'd have to repeat the same thing over here. Actually, I don't think that's too much. I am out of steel plate. Well. Let's see, plate. There we go. Should be good. All right. Okay, now what I would like to do here is to take out this line of blocks here and replace that with these big steel I-beams as well. And then this would be our T block. No, junction. T junction, there we go. Does that not work that way? That might not work that way. No, that doesn't work that way. Dang it. It's kind of like 90 degrees opposite of what I want. But I mean, that's fine. I do wish it had worked, but I could do this potentially. And then we have this junction, which is laterally not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just go up like that. This should be an end piece, though. Junction, block end. There we go. And then this one should also be a block end. And then I could make this one a block end as well. As well as this one. How do I feel about that? From the outside, I like it. And then we can do probably one more level here. And then in this place, in here, we can do windows. Actually, there is another type of window that is in here that does not show up when you type in window. And that one is, what is it, a viewport? Yeah. And then we're probably going to want these to be inset. And then we'll make these the blue and the fancy. So we want to create a little bit of depth in here, as well as adding in a little splash of color. And then of course we'll have solid blocks behind this, so that way you can't actually see through it. And then as far as back here, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. Actually, no, I do know how I want to do this. Just like that. And then we'll do a rail. Nope, not that one. Diagonal. Do that over there. Do that over there. Do the other rail. There. And then up in there, we'll use the blocks under button number 7 to build something interesting over there. All right, so how do we want to do this? This is going to need to be, I believe, that and that. Nope, not that one. And then that one. Can go like that. So as you're looking in here, you still have kind of like a little inset angle. And then from the back there, you're not actually going to see anything. But I think that should be decent. Or I can make this go out a little bit farther so you can kind of see down through here. That could be something interesting too. So instead of going that close, let's see, what would I do for that? I mean, we would want to see down, right? But would that be too weird? That might be too weird. So if I did something, no, because that's not going to cover everything up. Dropod says, not a football fan, eh? Me either. I like playing football. But as far as watching it, it's kind of boring in my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna want trying to think of the right way to do what I'm trying to do here. Would it be like that? No. Would it be like this? Just make my brain hurt. Not sure exactly what I'm trying to do, but I know that I'm trying to do it. So what if we did... It's not exactly what I'm looking for either. It's definitely not what I'm looking for. Okay, so if I did that, then I would want a 45-ish angle over here, but I would need like a really, really weird block to fit into that. Would it be something like that? No? No, that's... I don't think that's it. I mean, it kind of is, but kind of not. Maybe a transition block? I have no idea. Let's see. So that would have to go... So 1, 2, 3... Oh, is that actually what I needed? I think it is. 2, 3. Okay, and then let's see, that would go in there like that. Of course, that doesn't exactly line up the way that I want it to, but I feel like that's not quite what I'm looking for. And also, what's up with this not jiving? Okay, so if I'm doing it like this, right? Ideally, I would want that to go in there like that. Now, this block would be that. I think that is it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's actually exactly what I wanted. Okay. Good to go. Let's see. This we can throw into there and onto there because I'm not going to be using that block space for anything, really. And then that can go there and onto there. And then we can bring that and use up that inner block space and not use up this block space. So. It's just like a little view window to see kind of down below. And then let's see, we probably want to do some columns inside. And then as far as the color, we'll go back to the blue. Actually, what does it look like with this? Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay. Oh, no. No! Stop! Okay. Okay. I'll go back to this. Put that in there. All right. That is correct, right? Balanced, yes. Everything good. All right. And then we can go back to doing normal stuff. Oh wait, no. We don't want to do that. We want to raise the ceiling in here a little bit. So let's go with this. And then a half block for our ceiling. I think that'll work. All right, and then back over here to the rail. We're gonna want the block end to go here and here Oh, yeah, let's put this one in first, so it has a connection point. Otherwise, the Bobs would delete everything. Okay, that can go there. Good to go. And then beam block to the rescue. And then viewport. Did we use? I think we used viewport 1, right? Pretty sure. And then that goes to that. Yep. There we go. And there we go. It's definitely a building. Or at least the face of a building anyways. There we go. All right. Now I want to put windows behind here. And this will be kind of like the main building area, so we can actually do that. And then we're going to need some sort of a wall down here. Because I still want to do like the decorative whatever thing around this. So I need that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then that's going to be 2x1s, unfortunately. And then we'll do inverted. And then make them blue and that particular color. I'm out of girders. Okay. Girder. Okay. Oh, do I want to go? I don't want to go here. Yeah. Okay. And then that can go to there. And then yeah. Right? Right. I think that's right. All right. Next, energy. Now that'll add a little bit of spiff through there. So you'll catch a little bit of color on the back end, but only if the light is in there at a certain angle, so you're not normally going to see it, which I think is kind of interesting. So is what we're going to go with. And then that can go there and there and there and there. And then there we go. That can go along to there. Then we will throw that out to there. Should be good, right? Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now we go back to the boring gray, and we throw in another one of these things. All right, so okay, so let's see, what else do we need to do here? We've got kind of like the front face, and it is like a complete, well, not completely, but nearly completely flat face, except for the pipes that stick out a little bit here. But I think it's not terrible. And then also, if I could, this might be too much to color these, but it'll sort of match with the columns on the side, so I don't know if that's going to be a look, or if it's not going to be a look. I can always change it if I don't like it. And I don't like it. Okay, let me try. It's going to be a little crazy here, but so we're adding in another splash of color. And I'm just hoping, like, I don't want it to be like I don't want the red to be like a main part of everything, right? And I wonder if I were to take the windows in the back and paint them red, I wonder what that would look like instead of the blue. And we'll do a side-by-side comparison, red versus blue. Yeah, I think the red, definitely. Okay. Well, all right then. See, like, you can't even really see it unless the light is just in the right place. And then you do see it, and it's like, it's really, really subtle. And I like it. Subtlety is good. Okay, so let's go back to our boring stuff. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll just do it in order. Okay. Okay, good to go. And then that can go that way. All right. So it sort of both draws your eye into the middle and also draws it away from the middle to the sides at the same time. At least it does with me. I don't know how it is for you guys, but it's definitely interesting. And then of course I have to put a name on here somewhere, so and then to do that, this is probably going to be too much. I think that's too bright. If we went with like black, it's just like straight up, can't even see anything. Okay. If we went with like the gray, and it gives us a little bit more something. Oh, that's an H, not an I. There we go. Work. Now, of course, we're going to need a little bit of light on here to really make that pop. Because otherwise, like you get these shadows. Not really a fan of that. Let's see. Could change it to a brighter color, maybe? White. That'd be like, eek. Definitely pops more, though. Except when the sun hits it, or the shadows hit it, in which case it doesn't really do anything. Nah. What if I did it like this? No, still the issue with the shadows. I think that's probably too bright anyways, right? There we go. Okay, so if I wanted to do this properly, Hmm. I mean, I would probably have to string like a spotlight down here to shine on there. Just that way it kind of, because I mean, right now you can't even see it, right? Complete shadow. Yeah, you definitely need light. Hmm. Now, what would be the way to do that? And I think they fixed the lighting so that way it doesn't bleed through anymore. Like it doesn't bleed through blocks. I could be wrong. Let's see what I have for options here. I know I don't have much. Actually, hang on a sec. Don't know how well this would work. $120 is how far that can go. I think that's probably not gonna do it. Okay. We shall continue. All right. Let's see. Column. Go out one more. This time, let's do a searchlight. Let's see. I don't want you. Target station, target neutrals, target friends. Okay. Now, what I think I need to do is throw a cockpit on here. Okay, and now searchlight, left control, right control. Okay. And then this one needs to go, nope, other way. There we go. It needs to go kind of there-ish. And then, can I update intensity? Super bright. Okay, intensity. And we probably don't want to go out 120 meters. We probably don't even want to go out 60, but we'll go with 60 for now. I don't know if that's any better. Can't really tell. See if I can move that out just a little bit more. It's nearly there. I need to go... Okay, so what if I aim towards the middle block with both of them? No. Well, I could always shorten this. All right. All right, let's hop into here. Check out our K menu for our searchlights. Turn the idle movement off on both. Idle, 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 off. There we go. Okay, and then we go into here. We have our left control. We have our right control. All right. Then we go here. And we are looking down at the planet. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna actually help at all, but maybe. And then this has to go somewhere in here, I guess. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Left 1, left 2, right 1, right 2. Okay, so left 1 is going to be the one that's kind of closer. So this, we want to go kind of shine on that front part. And then 2, we want this to kind of show on the second part. And then 4. Okay, we need this to go over here to this part. Let's see. Next thing. K menu, search light. Going to reduce the radius. Okay, intensity up. Blink interval radius 60. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. Hard to tell. I mean, I can kind of see it better. But I'm wondering if it might just be easier. It would probably look better too, let's be honest. Okay, so let's get rid of that again. Okay. Okay, more construction components. It's probably way too many, right? All right. Carl says, I can't believe it's 8:30 already this evening. Flew by for me. Wow, it is. Flew by for me too. All right, then I guess I better be wrapping this up pretty soon. So the idea here was that I wanted to put one of these little corner lights on the bottom here and see if I could get that to work. But I think I have to put it this way for it to work properly. And then these would have to be colored black too. Like black. And then also, I don't think that actually shines down this way. Radius, unless I change the radius to like 10. Yeah, that kind of works. Carl says, oh, why I say anything? Well, I mean, I appreciate that you did, because I do have work tomorrow. So I don't want to stay up too late. All right. So, I don't know if Viking Vet is still in here, but do you think you'll like this? I put a lot of work into it. Let me change this to something else. Carl says, me too. I got called in tomorrow, and he says, I definitely think so. Well, I hope so. All right, so we're gonna copy everything. Actually, let me just VV hanger. Okay, just gonna copy everything, including the name. But I mean, like, I was planning on making him like a garage anyways. So, I mean, if this, you know, spaceport is going to be as big as I know it's going to be, why not give him an entire building, you know? There we go. Now, can we see that from far away? Why, yes. Yes, we can. All right, so this was fun. We have a lot going on here, but Viking Vet now has a hangar, so now I just got to finish building this thing too. Carl says it's going to be huge. Too bad there aren't segways in the game to get around. Well, another thing that I have to put into here is a monorail system. So I got to figure out how to make that work. And that's probably going to be a pain in the butt, but, you know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, who knows. But I'm going to go and stuff myself into one of these lovely cryopods. This one looks like a good one. And then I'm going to call it here for the night. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I appreciate you guys all coming. I do appreciate it. But, yeah, it's going to be it. So if you want to see more like this, come back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. And, yeah, that's basically all I got. Let's see. Carl says, public transport usually is a pain. LOL, good night. And then Gino says, good morning. Good morning to you, Gino. And, yeah, so that's all I got. Have a good one. Wait, hold on. One more thing. Gino says, did I get to the end of the stream? Yes. Yes, you did. Okay.